Really want you be my baby. Out of my head, I'm going crazy.
What's up, y'all? It's Shani Toin, and I'm here with Palm Beach Connects.
Hey. So, where are you from?
I was born in Orlando, but I was raised here in Revere Beach. When I was about 15, I moved to Tallahassee, so I spent like my high school years in Tallahassee. Then I moved back to Orlando. But originally I was raised here in Revere, so that's where I would say I'm from, because I was raised here.
So, how long have you been doing music?
I would say, well, I've always been singing, always been rapping. I started singing when I was little, like maybe like the age of 4. I started rapping like in 3rd grade. So I'll say music pretty much all my life, but I started recording music when I was a senior in high school. So 2018 is when I started recording music. Actually, today is the day I dropped my first single 2 years ago.
What? Today, 2 years ago? How is that milestone for you? How does it feel?
It's crazy because it felt like just yesterday I started, recording. So when I checked in there, it was some like videos from my first time in the studio. So I was like, oh my gosh, today is that day. So it was crazy.
It's crazy how time
really
flies.
Yeah, it does.
Yes. How much music have you done since then?
A lot. I've done I have 2 EPs, a mixtape, and then just like a bunch of singles. And then on my Instagram page, there's some like rap videos, covers, and stuff like that. So I have a good body of work right now.
So, Feel Me definitely got us, like, this girl's voice is so beautiful. Then I went to Spotify to go check out some more, and then I saw that you're rapping. So I'm like, okay, this girl's a jack of all trades. Which one do you like more?
I like doing both, but lately I've been drawn more to start singing more, because that's originally where it all started. Like, I've always said I wanted to be a singer, when I was a little girl. So I would say I like singing more because I can express myself a little more. Like, you know how some artists, you can say, oh, they remind me of this person and that person with my voice. I feel like I kind of stand out in a way because for me, myself, in my opinion, I don't really sound like anyone.
I can agree to that.
Really?
I can agree. And to be like, okay, well, try to get a feel of who your inspiration might be or stuff like that. But I'm like, nah.
Yeah, thank you. I like rapping because it's fun. I would say rapping, well, they're both fun, but rapping is just like I can just get it, and it's like one of those bop fun type of things.
Right.
But with singing, it's more passionate. It's more like here. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like with singing, yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Like, I find it more like comforting in a way. So I would say I lean more towards the singing side now, because it's like something that everybody can't do. Anybody can rap, but everybody can't sing.
What inspires you when you do your music?
My grandmother inspires me. She passed away in 2016, but when she was here, she was my vocal coach. So I've always said, I want to be a singer and all that, but my grandma is what's made me see that, hey, you can do this for real. Like, you can make this a reality. Yeah, exactly. So when I started like training with her, like she was my vocal coach and everything, that's when I was seeing like, wow, I really can do this. So every time I'm making a song, writing a song, recording a song or anything, I think about her and how much she pushed me and how she always reminded me that this is not just something you can just keep like a little dream. Like, you can spark a light underneath this dream and make it like this big thing. So
Like, make it a big reality.
yeah, exactly. So I would definitely say my grandma inspires me. My family in general inspires me. Like, we're all like musically talented. Like, everybody isn't pursuing music, but everybody in my family, like on my daddy's side, can sing or dance or both, or just something in the music.
Artistic,
yeah, exactly. So I would say, yeah.
So we do know you have an authentic flow. You don't really sound like anyone in the industry. But if you could choose an artist to do some music with, who would it be?
It's a few.
All right, give us your top 3.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say J. Cole. I'm gonna say Doja Cat, and then I'm gonna say, this gonna sound crazy, but Ice Cube.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard, but he has a it's not recent, but I think he dropped it maybe last year, if I'm not mistaken. It's called Ain't Got No Haters. And it's like it still gives you that like old school vibe to it, but it still got like a little new school, you know, flavor in it. So when I was listening to that, I was like, I can hear myself on this track right here. And he just got that make you want to go like
Just
this.
bop your head, just vibe.
So
yes.
I want to hop on something with him. I definitely see that.
I like that. And I like that you brought that back to the old school vibe. Because as we were, you know, being nosy and scoping through the music, I was like, you know, you sound so like in our time, but then a good mix of like that music that makes you literally feel good, that music that makes you like love music. You know, it's not the mumble rap, and I'm like, this girl is nothing close to a city girl. Like, I loved it.
Oh no.
That's good. No, you don't do a track with the city girls?
Honestly, I wouldn't want to, just because I don't even listen to them. So it's not really my side of the, you know, music. Like, I don't really, that type of music I'm not really attracted to. Like, it doesn't draw me.
Would you believe me
to
if I told you that I thought Megan Thee Stallion was part of the City Girls, and I was wondering what was going on with all three of them?
What?
I didn't. I couldn't pick those girls up out of a lineup, honestly. I swear.
Yeah, and that's what's crazy. Like, just what you said, they're like a lot of like, you can't really depict them apart.
Nah.
So yeah, but that's crazy. That's really funny, actually. You thought Megan was the city girl.
Don't laugh
That's
at me.
funny.
Don't laugh at me. We're editing that out. Don't laugh at me. So, as you continue to grow in your career, like where do you see yourself in like 2 years? 2 to 5. Let's say 2 to 5.
Let me see. I'll say I see myself with more of a fan base. Like right now, that's what I'm working on building up. Like I have people like supporters and stuff that support my music and, you know, listen faithfully. But I want like a body of people that can recognize my music and actually would like want to come see me. So I would say maybe people actually wanting me to do shows, actually having those people that say, hey, this is my favorite artist. Like I want to be there to where people can recognize who I am as an artist and actually want to come see me and listen to my music and want more music from me. So like as far as like a big platform, I'm just kind of going with the punches right now, going with the flow of everything. So but I definitely see myself with a bigger fan base, supporters.
What has been the most challenging so far on your musical journey?
Team wise, that's been the challenging part, because like the music stuff I got, like I love music, so it's when you love what you do, it's easy. It's not even like you working. But the hard part with this music stuff is the team, like the business part about it. By that I mean like if I want to work with some producers or engineers, photographers, videographers, etc., it gets hard when they don't take me serious or when they're not professional. So when that happens, it kind of keeps me from working. So like for example, if I have like a producer who's really, really unprofessional and doesn't really see me on the business side, like I'm serious, I'm trying to get work done, and he looking at it like in a different way, like, oh, like, you know, trying to flirt and stuff like that, like now I have to wait and find somebody who's gonna take me serious. So that kind of puts everything on pause when I'm trying to, because I move like this, I'm always moving. So if it's somebody that's stopping that flow, you know, it kind of makes it difficult to keep going and keep everything moving smoothly. So that's been the hard part with the music, just finding somebody who like takes me serious. Now I do have, thank God, I have good producer, engineer, you know, all that stuff. But like coming up and just starting out, it was really hard finding somebody who was like about the business.
Playing on that a little bit, because I know a lot of female artists struggle with, you know, the producers and the touchy ones and the ones that, well, if you want to do this, then if you want this show, you're going to have to do this. If you want this track, you want these studio hours, you got to do this, do that. With that, how do you feel about, like, how do I want to say it? Like, you know, the whole sex sells thing, like that whole, you got to be half naked and half this and that. Like, how does that affect you and your business at all? Like, you being more real and authentic.
Personally, I'm the type of person, if that's what it take, I don't want it. So if somebody was to present that idea and say, hey, you got to do this to get here, or do that to get there and all that, I'll be like, well, I guess I'm not doing it, because I don't want it in that way. Like, I'll work hard and do all that stuff, but I'm not desperate, and I'm not gonna do, like, sell myself short or do, you know, little things to get attention. So when it come to that, I don't have no problems with that, because if that does come my way, and it has a few times, I just walk away from it. So I do see, like, this generation, like, sex sales and everything, of course, because that's what people these days like. They like to see that, and it makes that certain artists take off more. But me personally, I wouldn't do it.
That's good. You gotta see, people get in the industry and so quickly lose themselves.
Yeah.
They lose sight of the vision. They lose sight of who they even are and why they even started, just to make the money, just to, like, get there. And it's like, once you get there, you're not even guaranteed to stay there, or you're not even guaranteed, you know, that success. Like, Megan Thee Stallion herself right now is going through with her label. It's like everybody's just jumping and rushing the gun rather than taking the time and, like, seeing everything through, which is dumb. It's very dumb.
It's crazy.
It is.
It's sad, but that's unfortunately how it is now.
How do you, so I know you know, went to school here and you were kind of like raised in Palm Beach from Orlando. What do you feel about the Orlando, Palm Beach music scene right now? Because there's a lot of artists, you know, popping up and, like, really trying to do their things and stuff. How in this music scene are you?
Well, in Orlando, Orlando's huge. It's really diverse. You know, you got the east side, the west side, you got college students and everything. So that one is, like, a little more tough to be known in the Orlando itself. So it's really, like, condensed to, like, a side. So I'm on the east side right now, which is, like, a bunch of college students. So even then, like, no, it's not even like, oh, if somebody saw me, oh, that's Shani Toin. So I'm working on, like, building my name up so people can recognize me. But the music scene itself, it's like a trend now. Like, it's harder to stand out because everybody is trying to do music. Like, everybody think they can rap, everybody think that they gonna make it big or blow up. So when you have so many people doing the same thing, it's, like, harder for you to stand out and actually depict the people who's like, oh, she's real, like, she taking this for real, or the people who just doing it because it's, like, the thing now.
You know, it's the clout, it's the wave,
Yeah.
it's the new ticket out, you know, it's athletics, and then it's now, well, I can sing, I can rap, I can do everything, and it's like, can you really?
Yeah.
But can you really? I think you really can. I really do feel that, you know, this may be your first interview, but I see you doing many more. Like, I heard your flow and I was like, no, this is, like, this is music. This is real. How long does it take you, you know, when you make your songs and come up with it? How long is your process?
Well, what I do when I have a beat, I, like, kind of meditate on it a little bit. I play it over and over and over and over until I know, okay, this is what I want to talk about on this beat. So I'll play the beat and just think of different topics first. And then when I have the topic, I play the beat from the top, and then I'll, like, freestyle on the first line. So I'll just make something up, and then from that first line, I write based off of that, like, kind of like a little storyline. So it's kind of hard to explain how I write to stuff, but that's usually, like, my take on it. I'll just play it really loud, like headphones blasting, and just be, like, really thinking, like, okay, what would sound good with this melody, or, you know, with this beat here. So that's with rapping, though. Like, as far as, like, freestyling the first line. With singing, it's a little different because you want the melody and the words to flow together, and it doesn't have to rhyme, you know. So it's a different take on it. So I actually would just do, like, hum melodies, and then based off the melody I just made up, I'll make lyrics fit into the
Oh,
melody.
you're good like
So
that.
that's how I make like the singing songs and stuff. And with the songs that I actually sing, it takes me longer to finish writing them because I want to make sure everything is like perfect and flowing. But I could finish a rap in like 20 minutes. A whole rap song, I can have it done because it's just like, you know, like I said, it's
Like you
boom,
felt
boom,
that,
boom,
you
boom.
saw what you wanted to say, you saw the
Yeah.
story, and you
Yeah,
gave it
exactly.
to us. You gave us a story. Okay. I hate asking this question, but I still always ask it. Out of your songs and your raps, what would be? Because it's like picking your favorite child. But what would be what you feel your favorite? Since you rap and you sing, we'll give you two.
Okay, so pick like a rap and a song. Okay. I'm gonna say Before Now is my favorite rap song by me. And that one is it's not on all platforms. I use the YouTube beat, so it's on SoundCloud and YouTube.
Okay.
That was the first rap I made that was like kind of portraying my real life in it. Like it had a little bit of everything in it. And it wasn't even recorded at a real studio. Like I recorded it at my old producer Travis. Shout out to Travis. To his little home studio that he had, and I recorded it there. So it's not like one of those professionally recorded songs. It's the message in it that makes it my favorite. So yeah, I'm gonna say that one's my favorite rap by myself. For the singing, I'm gonna say the song I just dropped, Let Me Heal. I'm gonna say that's my favorite one right now.
I like that one.
Thank you.
Yes, that's what we were bumping on the way here. That's a good song. I feel that song.
Thank you.
I know. I feel like there's a lot in your music. Like it's not just something that you just let me just make a song about this. I feel like these are either things that you've, been through or are feeling, or definitely like there's a lot of depth to your music, which I like, and that for sure is definitely gonna set you aside from others and everything like that. Do you feel that you'll ever stray away from that the bigger you get?
No, because with this, it's been something that was like my passion for a while. So the way I am with my music, I can't see myself changing it for nothing, no matter how big I get, no matter who I work with, none of that. Like I really feel like I'm gonna stick to like the flow I have, the way I have things now. And I like being different. I like being original. I like for my stuff to be like, wow, like she's speaking some real stuff right now. So no, I don't see myself making nothing that's not me.
Right.
Like if I made it, that's me. That was my flow. I liked it. I vibed with it. I don't see myself like condensing myself to something that I don't really, fuck with like that. So.
Have you collaborated with much artists as of yet?
See, collaborations is so tricky because you collaborate with somebody and then it go left sometimes. Like it's been plenty times I've collaborated with artists, put my all into that collaboration, and then they don't even drop it. Like, or they'll come to me and say, hey, I want you to hop on this song. I'll hop on the song, and then they never drop it. So it's like, dang, I just wasted my time. Or you have just people that's want to collaborate with you, but you don't really want to collaborate with them because of the type of music that they make.
Right.
So you have that. I don't really do collabs like that anymore. Like I tried to collab with this one artist, and we made it like a banger, and it was out for a while, but then he took it down. And I was like,
Why would you do that?
Like it was
Right.
good. Like I don't know. So I was disappointed about that because I really put my time and my effort into the song. So I was like a little upset when he took it down. So that kind of made me say like, do I really want to focus on collaborations right now? Because I don't have time for people to be like wishy-washy. But I like the idea of collaborating with other artists, but it's just not realistic these days because people be like never on the same page as you. So maybe one day it'll go.
And it's better the way that you're doing it, with your singles and your music, because then you have full control. You have full control of the production. You have full control of the platforms, and if it stays up and goes down and everything like that. So
Right.
it's better to have more control than anything. So I definitely feel that one. When can we expect some new stuff?
March 12th, I'm dropping a song. It's called Dollar Signs. I'm really excited about it. I think that's going to be my new favorite once it's out. Like, I really love this song. I hope it's one of those songs that everybody can take something from. It's one of them songs where it has a message, but you can also like vibe with it, like, you know, have a good time with the song. So yeah, March 12th, it's gonna be out on all platforms, so be on the lookout for that.
That is exciting. And then, I don't know, is there anything else that you want to leave us with? Is there anything you want to make sure the world knows?
No matter like what circumstance you're in right now, or what situation, don't give up. Like, keep faith and continue to like trust in God, because the plan that He has for you, you may not know it, but it's bigger than what you see right now. Like right now it may look like, oh my God, my life is horrible, but just stick it in there, you know, keep going, keep your head up, all positive thoughts, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.